Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFL matchup between the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Giants are going to come in on the road, impressive victory against the Washington Redskins. And in order to take care of business in the Metrodome against the Minnesota Vikings, you guys have to utilize the same formula that you've been using to win football games: run the football and protect the football, respect the football. You guys should have some success in that aspect. So it's starting with the offensive line. You guys have to make sure you keep Eli Manning clean. You have to keep firing off the football, especially against a team like the Vikings that has the DNs and the defensive tackles have great ball get off. So you guys have to make sure you match their intensity, beat them to the point of attack, and watch you guys flourish in the run game. Utilize that same balance with Bradshaw and also Jacobs, and you guys can have some success running the football downhill against the Minnesota Vikings. Throwing the football is going to be a key. You guys have to utilize all those targets. I don't know if Hakeem Nicks is going to be back there healthy, but you guys utilize the wide receiver targets you have to make key plays. All they have to do is catch the football and stay ahead of the chains and keep the chains moving. If you guys can keep the pace on offense with the passing game, that's going to prove to be detrimental to the Vikings and what they want to do on defense, because they will love to just get pressure with their front four and drop those linebackers in cover. So what's going to be important is you utilizing the running backs and tight ends in the passing game this week. You may not get as many opportunities to hit the ball deep down the field on these wide receivers, but the running backs and tight ends have to be a mandate in the passing game this week against the Vikings. Defensively, coming to this matchup, whether it be Favre back there or Tavares Jackson, you have to continue to turn up the heat. If it's Jackson, you got to get pushed instead of pressure. Keep Jackson in the pocket. Don't allow him to throw on a run. If it's Favre, turn loose, because he's not as healthy as he is in the beginning of the season. So you guys should be able to get some pressure, and you have to make sure you load up and stop the run, cover your gaps, because Peterson and Gerhardt are guys that can hit the cutback lanes and run downhill behind their pads. Now, you look at Minnesota coming to this matchup. The Vikings has to continue that multiplicity on offense. They played without Harvin last week, and they played exceptionally well. You see how much Sidney Rice means to this offense. When he got back, he makes a lot of big plays. That's one thing you guys have to do. Continue that multiplicity. Continue working all these different targets. That's going to give the Giants defense problems to cover. You guys have the ability to stretch these guys out. You're fast on offense, so that's one thing that's a problem for the Giants defensively. They don't have the speed to compete with teams that have a lot of speed on offense. Now, you look defensively coming to this game. Zone blitzes should help you guys out. You guys, I have full confidence in your front four to get to the quarterback, and I also have full confidence in your outside linebackers and middle linebacker to cover underneath routes. So that's one thing that's going to work in your favor. Zone blitz is going to help you guys out. You guys will get a lot of chances to pick off passes against Eli Manning. You have to make sure you secure the turnovers, get the ball back to that offense. This is going to be a great matchup for you guys, because you guys do well with zone blitz schemes. You guys also do well protecting the underneath. It's the deep pass in which you guys have problems covering. So one thing, I look for Greenway, I look for Lieber, I look for Henderson. All you guys should be active in the pass game. Keep your eyes on Eli Manning and watch what's going to happen. You guys are going to have a lot of opportunities to make interceptions. I'm going with the Giants in this matchup. I think going into the Metrodome, the Giants are going to come in with that mindset: we have to win this game in order to keep our playoff hopes alive. So you have to run the football. They're going to do everything in their power to protect the football this week. There won't be any turnovers, I'm predicting. And that's going to help the Giants stay on course with that offense. That's going to help that defense stay fresh, and look for the Giants to play a full, complete game, one that they haven't played in a long time. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.